Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad and I am computer science student. This is my progressive presentation of my final year project one, which is development of web online system for outcome-based education. And this is the content table that I will be covering today. The abstract problem statement, objectives and scope of study, lecture review, as well as the Gantt chart. As we can see from the picture on the right, this is the key concepts of OBE. This picture illustrates two things. One is the student journey that will start from the day entering the university until the graduation, and the developers that they design the system that the student need to study, do, and achieve the goals of. So attending the green arrow, as we can see, the student will start from the bottom to up. So the course outcomes where the student will open course completion, like when they complete the course they will achieve, and the program outcomes when they graduate, they will achieve the goals overall, and the program educational objective, they shall achieve these after a few years after their graduation. In my case, when we will be designing a OBE online system, so we will start the opposite way from up to down, the vision and mission of the university, and then from the BEOs up to the CEOs. On the left side, we have this is an overview of the MOBE system workflow. And this is how the system works. So when user enters the URL to access the system in the web browser, the browser will send the request to the web server to fetch an HTML page or execute a PHP script. So the PHP script uses SQL queries to access the system database tables and set dynamically generated HTML pages back to the client browser, and the client shall access the system successfully. As of the problem statement, the traditional system that some universities still use, such as the Excel sheets, it is very time consuming and require more force in practicing the manual system. Also, it generates unnecessary duplicate and irrelevant data in multiple files. Also, vast amount of files slowing the workflow and sometimes frustrating to deal with. Uh, in terms of objectives, the MOBE system is aimed to set up a secure platform and server environment that decrease the scope for human error. So lecturer doesn't need to do things with manually. The system will be automate generated for them, and it will does everything. Also, to develop an online system that is systematic and comfortable, to make a proper tool that saves the lecturer time and effort. So as of the scope study, the scope of the new MOB system is extensive in terms of academic management system. The system can be used and applied in any university that's still using the traditional OBE system. Uh, and in our example and focus for my project is Manipur International University, the university that I am studying in. Also, the system shall be online and accessible by the lecturer from anywhere, from their laptops, phones, since it is a website, so they can do that from their, even from their comfort zone. As of lecturer review, I have chosen the best five papers that I have reviewed so far. So starting with the first paper in this table, this paper helped me to discover more about the framework of OBE and the different types of the educational modules that behind the OBE implementation. Whereas the second the second paper, actually there might be some similarity in the title, but the amount of information is more and quite different. So this paper helped me in that, like I could use things like overview process of delivery, for an online courses with the outcome-based education. And all their stages, such as like planning, doing, checking, and acting. And this will help me build a correct path of system, but I will make some improvements such as stages, number order, and the actual stages implementation. The third paper here is quite different because here we are focusing on actual online system security and how to make a secure service. And also we will be implementing a user authorization so that the system will be verifying whether the user is eligible to access or not. And a few things more such as like password validation and many more. For the fourth paper, this paper discusses several aspects related to the analysis, design, development, and so many more. So this paper inspired me visually to represent the student data in the system properly. But the different will be in my system, the visualization will be more simple and more straightforward in terms of reading and reading the data and also remembering them, since the system is friendly to use. Last paper here, it's actually a book talked about the web-based learning, and this gives me more knowledge about the web development overall, and the start point that I can use in my FYP2. Lastly, the Gantt chart. The Gantt chart have some few stages. So we have been starting from the 26th of March, the briefing section of FYP, that was the first session we attend. So all of these things I have done. And today we are in 2nd of June, the progress presentation submission. And the things after this I will be doing. So I will be improving some lecturer review, and if there is anything I need to correct with the report, I will be doing that. Also, I will be drawing and creating a blueprint OBE mapping so that I will be mentioning some formulas and how the system will be calculating the coursework overall of the students and what will the things behind that. I will be working on that also, and if there is any correction after this, I will be doing that. So that's all for my Gantt chart. So as a conclusion, I have done the FYP report. I have already correct the proposal according to the lecturer instructions. Also, thank you for Dr. Ahmad Anwar for giving us the opportunity to join the review paper under his supervision. And also, I will be doing enhancing some literature review. I have improved that. The literature review, I have improved up to 20 papers, including 2 books. And I will be continuing to improve it until I reach the 30 paper. I think that's all in terms of future plan and things I have done. Thank you for your time and for watching.